Greetings, this is Vane and welcome back to Baldur's Gate, Tales of the Sword Coast. And we have a somewhat special 100th episode for you here. As today we will be entering Baldur's Gates. I'm not particularly relishing it because this is Baldur's Gate up here and it's split into 9 sections that I'm aware of, as well as a couple of other, all the interior maps and stuff, but the quests basically spiral everywhere. So it's about here where I normally get a little bit confused and start losing interest and forgetting what I'm doing and stuff like that. But we will persevere. First thing we need to do is get to Baldur's Gates.
I need some ale.
Certainly.
And
Yourselves whatever you wish.
secure a place to stay.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
So, first we're going to travel to Baldur's Gate.
It is done.
We'll go the way we normally go. When inside Baldur's Gate, because it's a city, we'll be going to close combat, but I think I will keep Imoren as an archer for now. So basically, when we find somewhere, we can stash. And the other thing about Baldur's Gate is that there will probably be quite a bit of save scumming. Simply because I know one thing they've done they summon the guard if you get caught stealing for certain chests, even if they're open. And just looking counts as stealing. So basically, we're not going to be looting anything if people are around. So we'll do that is one thing.
It is done.
But there may, because there's like several time quests and they can go all over the place and and my knowledge of this area is quite fuzzy. I think we're going to be taking it nice and slow, and if we don't necessarily like what happens, then I will be more than willing to reload, because obviously I don't want to be picking fights that's going to ruin my reputation and or screw up quests that I want to do. So
Certainly.
it's also worth noting that on the map there's a massive wall through the middle, which we can only get through the centre. So we've basically got 2 halves of a city. And we also know that what we want is down here on this half of the city. So we'll have a good couple of episodes figuring out what's going on in Baldur's Gate. bear in mind we need to remember that that our first objective it will be to set up a base. So there's cloud for us to operate from. While we're here, before we go in, let's set ourselves up. Okay. Yeah, I am going to leave you as an archer for here because, quite frankly, you're right at the back. The cities are relatively open. And I, to be honest, can't carry enough knives.
This group shows promise exceptional.
So are we ready? Let's go.
Oh, there, wanderer. Stay thy course a moment to indulge an old man.
Good day to thee, young one. What a marvellous happenstance that we should again cross paths, especially in such a grand city as this. Ah, I see by thine eyes that you've no time for my wry banter. 'Tis true, our meeting was no accident, although I do honestly take pleasure in seeing thee again. It is good to see you again. What brings you here? Oh, all citizens of the Sword Coast eventually pass through Baldur's Gate, and I knew thou would as well. Forgive my continued meddling, but I believe it is warranted, especially considering the pressures thou art no doubt confronting. My pestering of thee certainly pales in comparison to the influence thou felt from others, including thine own self. Ryan raised thee as best he could, but 'tis hard indeed to overcome what is bred in the bone. Much more so in this case, I would imagine. What do you know of Gorion? He was long my friend, and we talked often, though less after he settled down with thee. He was quite the traveller in his day, although he never regretted his new role as foster father. You felt a stable childhood would better prepare thee for, well, the problems that would eventually come. He cared deeply for thee. I hope this was not lost on you. He was a good man, though I would prefer to walk my own path. I'm not suggesting that thou should do otherwise. Whatever the motives, independence is always a wise course to follow. My worry is that thy lineage is harder to escape than most. Thou've bad blood in thee, though Gorion did what he could to teach thee well and true. You've hungry blood within thee as well, and it will not let thee go without a fight. For better or worse, what's bred in the bone will be dealt with in time. I trust you have the will to face what is within thee. I know little of what is to come, but I will do what is best. I am sure the future will be kind to thee. For now, I will give thee my best wishes and a few names that will serve thee well. Scar with the Flaming Fist is a good man, and well worth trusting. His superior Duke Elton is also a good sort. Both are to believe when they speak. I take my leave and wish thee well. Okay. Again, Elminster has made an appearance, though he was a little more forthcoming with information this time. Apparently knew Gorion well and thought him a good man to care for me. It also spoke of bad blood and a taint that will consume me if care is not taken. What this means, I am not sure. I will heed his warning, though I have little time to dwell on it. He did give me some names, though, of people he feels are trustworthy. Scar with the Flaming Fist and Duke Elton. I suppose I can believe them if Elminster himself does so recommend. Okay. So.
Indeed.
Arms for the poor.
Please, if you will, milady, spare a coin. Take this coin. You're a saint, milady.
You're a long-tongued lout, ain't you?
This whole iron shortage is just a precursor to an army's invasion. Trust me, I know. All the indicators point their way. It's so obvious. It's like they were too stupid to try and cover their tracks. Really. The townsfolk of Baldur's Gate are paranoid of a possible war against Arm.
Wife's been getting prickly on me arse.
Away with you, or the guard will have you boiled in oil. Or perhaps fricasseed in oil with a lovely salmon white wine sauce and those little breadsticks that are just so good. Yum.
You're a handsome bunch, ain't ya?
Those new Iron Throne people scare me. Ever since they moved into the West Tower, things have gotten worse for us little folk. I know it's kind of paranoid to blame the throne for all the bandits and the Iron thing, but none of that happened until they showed up.
Hello.
Paranoia,
Nice to
it's
make
true.
the acquaintance of such a cultured personage.
Approach me not. I'll rough you up, I will. Fair enough. Let's have a look. Wander around a bit. See what we got down here.
Yeah?
My husband tells me that the bandits have been hired by Arm to soften our city for an invasion. It's so frightening, isn't it? Tension seems to be building between Baldur's Gate and Arm.
Hello?
Duke Elton's been mobilising the Flaming Fist. It's probably because of those armies. They are always up to no good. I hear they were behind the trouble with those bandits. Hanging's too good for the likes of them. Uh-huh.
You're a long-tongued lout, ain't you?
Did you hear how their mines in Nashville were shut down for the longest time? Somebody went in there and made short work of the bastards, and now it's open again. It'll take a while for the iron stores to build up again, but them fellas sure helped us all out.
Wife's been getting prickly on me arse. Wife's been getting prickly on me arse.
There's a thin person inside me just screaming to get out. Serves him right though, shouldn't have stood so close to the buffet. Oh. Bants. See, now we can go in here. We're not going to. Shop of Silence, apparently. We're just going to explore the exterior till we find somewhere to stay right now.
Salutations.
I've heard a lot of talk about war. It's all my husband and his loudmouth friends can talk about. I don't believe it for 1 second. Arm and Baldur's Gate have always been at peace, and I think it will stay that way.
Hello? Hello?
This old iron shortage? Yep, we've had that one. Because what we're looking for is a tavern. And that's a good sign. The elf song. My husband tells me that the bandits have been hired by Arm to soften up our city for invasion. It's so frightening, isn't it? Yeah.
Hello?
I heard that the Amish and the Zentrim are the duffers who've been causing all this trouble lately. We ought to invade Arm and show them how we treat treacherous scum such as them. Okay. So, I'm going to keep exploring the outside just to get a bit of this sector of the city. And then we will probably explore the elf song. And use that as our base.
Yes, said something.
The Smiths here in town don't seem to be having such a great time, what with the iron shortage. It's getting a little better now, though. Gonna be a while before everything's back to normal, though. I still think Arm was behind it all.
You're a long-tongued lout, ain't you?
What do you need?
Damn it all, you're going for a hard day's work just so you can see some fancy-pantsy adventurers strolling down the streets like they own the city. Why don't you get a real job, you flakes? So, not everyone likes adventurers, note to self. That's the way to the south of the city. Not that one. There's sewers there, we're not going to go down to the sewers just yet.
Hello?
Okay, but heard that one.
Hey, friend. Good to meet a fine sod such as yourself.
Need something
That one.
stranger.
because of the complexity of this place, and because
You're a long
I know I'm
tongue
going to get
lout,
lost.
ain't you?
If I don't, I'm going to be scouting the exterior and then taking it from there. Still check the boxes outside though. You never know what you might find in them.
Yes?
Apparently nobody nobody owns these.
Yes?
Hello, pal.
Yes?
What do you need?
I have to tell you, keep away from anyone claiming to be a member of the Iron Throne trading cartel. They're bad folk and not to be trusted. Okay. Said that's to go further south.
Hello, pal.
McFeely, eh?
Hello, pal.
Let's have a look at McFeely. What's he got to say? Speedy delivery coming through. Must inform the Grand Dukes of the Nashville mine liberation. They must be told iron supplies will return to normal once trade routes are reliable again. Speedy delivery coming through. That's us. Thanks to us. Let's see.
My
Let's
hubby
speak
don't
to
want
you.
me talking to no strangers.
Leave me be.
You're a long tongue lout, ain't you?
Might pretty town, ain't this? Word to the wise though, she's all surface. Scratch her a bit and the rot shines through. I tell you, check out the undercellar sometime. You'll see what I'm meaning. The undercellar? What happens there? Anything to do with the folks from the Iron Throne? Mayhaps it does, but I wouldn't know. That place takes all types. The filthy rich and the dirty poor, the brightest of rogues and the most tarnished of holy men. Aye. For there walk the ladies of the night, and all souls sink before their kisses like moths to the flame. Now go. It is best not to linger on such thoughts.
Hello.
So we've seen that one.
Arms! Arms for the poor!
Yep. And give my gold away because I'm nice like that. So,
Hello.
Salutations.
so that's the way to. That's one of the ways to the east. Okay.
You're a long tongue lout, ain't you?
Hello there.
I've spoken to you. Ah, the rot's got poor Gorak. I doubt be with us much longer. Who's Gorak? I don't recognise the name. He was a fixture of this city, sharp of wit and fair of face. Indeed, I loved him once. We all did. Gorak and his brother, Karath. They were like giggling girls scattering themselves at their feet, and they treated each of us with such respect and dignity. Lady Luck loved them too, it seemed, but she is fickle and full mischief. Karath is long dead, you see, and Gorak bears the plague. I, like a spurned lover, Timora turns her loves away, that she might draw them closer in the end.
Hello there.
What do you need?
Okay. Nothing bad could ever happen in a city like this? Aye, well, the gate. She'll learn you soon enough. Ain't nothing or no one that ever comes to this city without getting their souls a little blacker before they do.
Salutations. Salutations.
Okay. The rot. Why, that's horrible. Aye, it is a horror indeed, and even more so in one who once shone so brightly. He was one of Timora's own, and alongside his brother Karath the kindest soul. But then ill befell him. It's not like Lady Luck to abandon and persecute her faithful so.
Hello.
Sorcerer's Son.
Hello
is that
there.
then? Yep,
Yeah?
leave me be.
Yes?
Hey, friend.
Hmm?
Hey there, fella. You're some kind of adventurous adventure. Well, I've heard that Commander Scar's been on the lookout for some hardy folk. Won't say why he needs more mercenaries, but then that's Flaming Fist business. Who's this Commander Scar? Scar? He's the second in command of the Flaming Fist, the right-hand man of Duke Elton. A good soldier, that one. Always on the lookout to keep the city a safe place. You look like adventurers. Maybe you should see him.
Hello?
Okay. We've had that one.
Speak up.
No way
Speak
to
up.
the east. There's a wall. It's walled here. Follow the wall for a while. And we've still got Nestor's dagger. I'm going to keep that out of the way for now, so we don't accidentally sell it.
Hmm?
Those damn Amish, always looking for a way to take more off anyone they can. They are so foolish to risk war in Baldur's Gate. They don't know what they can hope to gain. Okay.
Yes?
You're a long-tongued lout, ain't you?
Okay. And that's the way to the north of the city.
Hello there.
Oh, I recognise you. You're those adventurers who've been cleaning up on all the bandits, ain't you? The leader of your bunch is named Vane. Why are you up here at the gate? Are you restocking, or have you come because there's evil to fight in town? Evil? Here in Baldur's Gate? Why would you think that? Have you heard rumours or any some such? I heard some weird stuff about the merchant consortiums in town. Both the Seven Sons and the Merchants League have been acting real strange as of late. Then there's that new Iron Throne that just moved in. They took over that huge abandoned tower in the west side of town. Now, that's all I really know. It was nice meeting some real adventurers. Bye now.
Yeah?
Hello there. You're adventurers, aren't you? You must be real brave to fight monsters and such. You know, if any of you are wanting to have a good time, I know a place. It's called the Splurging Sturgeon. It's located in the northeast of town.
Hello there.
Hi, friend.
Hey, ain't you those heroes from down south? You guys are real good whipping those bandits' asses. I always wanted to be an adventurer, but you know how things worked out. Good luck to all of you.
Yeah?
Okay. We're just looking to stock up on adventure equipment. Would you know a place where we could do that? Oh, there's a lot of stores about that sell equipment and weapons. I'm sure you'll find one soon enough. Oh, it's exciting to meet some real live adventurers. Bye-bye, Vane.
Can I assist you? Can I assist you?
Hey.
Hello there.
You're a long-tongued
Hello
lout,
there.
ain't you? Wife's been getting prickly on me arse.
Away with you, yeah. We've had that one.
What do you need?
Yeah. That's pretty much the circuit done.
You're a long-tongued lout, ain't you?
Lucky Hello's discount store.
What do you need?
I've already done all that. So, yeah, that's what we got. I think there's a little bit in there when we get to the other side of the sea. That might be worth looking at. Okay. Did you hear how their mines in Dashko were shut down for a long time? Someone went in there and made short work of the bastards, and now it's open again. Take a while for the iron stores to build up again, but then fellas sure helped us out.
Hello?
You're a handsome bunch, ain't ya?
Okay. Yeah. Let's go this way.
What do you need?
Damn it all, yeah.
Arms for the boy.
Pardon thy ladyship, but I've not eaten nigh unto 3 days. Spare a coin. Take this coin, you poor creature. You're a saint, my lady. Okay.
You're a long-tongued lout, ain't you?
Can I assist you?
Venturers, don't you go telling any children your fanciful stories about monsters and swashbuckling. All you do is get the wrong idea in their heads.
Loser, loser, loser.
Mama said not to talk to venturers. They're all loopy, she said.
You funny looking.
Can I have a lollipop?
What do you need?
Let's have a look. Oh. Yep, so there's social sundries. Which come in handy, I guess.
Here, stop a moment. I've got a word.
Stop a minute, I've got a word or two you need to hear. Are you a fine group of mercenaries, are you? That's the word on the street, that you have the odd job here and there. I have a boss who'd like to have a word with you, Gispert. You don't ask for free though, and here be 50 gold just to hear him out. Okay. $50 gold just to listen. A fair deal, lead on. A wise choice or action, now follow me and I'll tell you the way to the guild. If you asked the password, it's Fafrod. When you're in the guild, just look for the man named Alatus Ravenscar Fruibelt. Okay. Fafrod. Nice. A youngster named Nicholas gave me 50 gold to meet with his master to follow him to a nondescript building and use Fafrod as the password. Okay. Basically, see that building? That is a front for the Thieves Guild. But we're not ready to do the Thieves Guild yet. Pointer. Gone over there.
Hello, pal.
a long-tongued lout, ain't you? You're a long-tongued lout, ain't you?
Pointer.
Hello?
Pointer. So, the elf song. We've got the elf song, sorcerer's sundries, and all these houses, and the thieves guild, and the discount store. Not a bad little haven to set up a base, is it? So, before we get involved in any... we know the password, it's Fafrad. As in Fafrad and the Mauser.
Speak up. What you want?
Somebody's speaking to us. Aye, you be fighters and mages and monsters killer all be ye. We may not all be fighters and we may not all be mages, but each of us has a monster's death throws to our name. Why do you ask? The roads be lined with bandits of every ilk and description, but the most fearsome to be them monstrous hobgoblins. Do a favour and put a blade in their guts. Okay. Let's have a look around.
It is done.
Something stranger.
More
I
rumors?
have things to do. One not being sitting on me double talking to you.
Yeah?
Welcome to the elf song. Leave me be.
Please, seat yourselves whatever you wish.
Here there, what do you need to be bothering me for? I've work to do. That's a serving rate. There's some stairs up. That looks like a useful chest, but I don't know if I can break into it. Revlet! Might I have but a moment of your time? Ooh, this is exciting, isn't it? Oh wait, you wouldn't think so. You're probably used to it. Ah yes, well, how do I approach this? You are for hire? I mean, I need a job done. Get my tent? A job done. Strictly hush hush, I believe you would say. Okay. Am I to understand that you intend me to do something I would not be proud to speak of? All I want is the acquisition of an item currently in the possession of someone else. It's not as though it's stealing. Well, actually it's a lot like stealing. Okay, it's stealing, but it's only the one item and I don't want anybody hurt. Okay, illegal, huh? What's it for me? I'll have none of this. Yep. What's the score, my little friend? That's the spirit. A little larceny never hurt anyone. Well, it won't hurt me anyway, and to be fair, I would prefer if no one else suffered any injury during this exploit. I mean, I want you to steal something, but I want you to do it in as nice a way as possible. It's roguery on par with Danilo Fan of Waterdeep, and I'll pay you well. 500 gold for one night's work. It's better than you could hope for in a year on the docks. You can stop trying to sell me, I'm interested. Just tell me what the actual job is and why you're willing to take such a risk. Okay. Wow. Oh, it's a marvellous trinket. A wondrously curious little toy from a distant lantern. It's what they call, yes, a telescope of all things. A misleading name for such an interestingly crafted artifact. Golden extra farseer would have suited its craftsmanship so much better. There is not another like it this side of the trackless sea. Most gnomes have a fixation of sorts, but I don't share the love of gems that possesses my kin. I prefer the feel of metal and the intricacies of the mechanical. Not that I necessarily understand the function, but it's not right for such an item to be locked away regardless. It was meant to be used and to be held by loving hands, and if those hands just happen to be mine, more the better. The telly thingy is on display at the Hall of Wonders, and were it in the possession of anyone else, it might be purchasable. No doubt you know that the Hall of Wonders is an extension of the High House, the Temple of Gond. Being that the god of artifice and invention, his followers take the revering mechanical objects and will not part with an original at any price. It's not as though they make proper use of such things, keeping them behind locked doors where loving hands cannot explore their subtleties. They tell you what's it was made to be used, not worshipped. It must be in the hands of someone who can truly appreciate it. Not to be immodest, but that someone is me. I suppose I might buy a replica, but would you wish a copy of a diamond? It's just not the same. Okay. Okay, this is certainly a difficult task you've set before me, you windy little man, but I will accept the challenge. Wonderful. Oh, this is so bad of me, ahem. Well, I shall leave you to your preparations. It will certainly be a test of your mettle entering the hall. I imagine an experienced roustabout such as yourself will case the joint thoroughly, huh? Get the guards scheduled down and all that? Oh, if only I could be part of it. It's thrilling, to like their songs of legend. I'll meet you back here once the burglary is announced. Hee hee. It's too much fun. Okay. We have agreed to steal a telescope for a gnome named Brevlik. The telescope is located at the Hall of Wonders. Brevlik will be waiting for us at the Elven Song. Yeah, so.
Yes?
Hall of Wonders. Yep, you can do that. Well, we won't do it yet, though.
Yes?
Okay. So, serving wench.
I have things to do. One not being sitting on me duffer talking to you.
So, I've taken the quest in case we decide to do it, which we probably will. If we can do it in a way that...
You want some whiskey?
Bartender. Careful, you have too much of the drink. You don't want to be stumbling through Baldur's Gate without your wits and good. So would you like a drink? Yes. Okay, so we can stay here. That's good. Now, what I need is somewhere to stash stuff. I want to see if there's somewhere safe to stash stuff. This looks good. Looks very good. Okay. So we can stash stuff in there. Till I find where Nestor is, I'm going to stash the dagger in there. Because this will be... our base for now, I think.
Please, seat yourselves whatever you wish.
Drop another careless hand there, man.
Yes?
Hey, you stays out my kitchen. We've seen that one before, just in a previous episode. Very previous episode, okay. Barrel there. Let's have a look. Let's have a look.
You said something.
As the saying goes, risk it for a biscuit.
Why, it's
Okay.
been getting prickly on my eyes.
You should be locked. You're not, but could use you, but I've got a barrel in the kitchen. So let's go upstairs. Hang on. Tell me there's a room behind here somewhere. Interesting.
This way.
Okay. Can't seem to,
Camaraderie,
can't seem to find
adventure,
it though.
and steel
It is
on
done.
steel. The stuff of legend, right, Boo?
Peculiarity, isn't it? Still, we'll find it soon enough. The elf song, let's see what's up here. Talk to the patrons. This is...
Hello, pal.
Say hi there, Mac. Can I help you, friend? If not, please do not hesitate, get out of my face. You're interrupting my fun. Sorry, I'm sorry to disturb you, friend. I'll just be on my way. So, yeah. Let's have a look. A couple of people in here. Take that, that's nice of them. I think that's the room that they were. Unless there's something in here. Have a look in here and see if there's something. Maybe there's a secret door in here. Who knows?
This way.
Would you like to come in here, please?
It is done.
So I kicked him in the head till he was dead.
I'm gonna save before the ruffian, actually. Get out of here, you Morin. Does it look like we want to talk to you? Ruffian, eh?
You're this way.
Certainly. It is done.
Take you and let's have a wander around then. Imran.
This way.
Certainly.
How you loot buildings.
I'm gone.
Indeed.
Who are you?
I've got the best prices this side of Cormier.
Fine, a lovely day to you. Would you be interested in any of my fine odds and ends? I've endeavoured to keep prices reasonable, even in spite of shortages of late. Let's see what you have to offer. Oh, now there's some interesting stuff. But we will show you what we've got and don't need. Then we will have a look and see what's... We don't need a crossbow. Because we don't use a crossbow. Can you identify that for us? No. Okay, let's have a look. Shield amulets. Amulet of protection, ring of infravision, shield of... Ah, this is... Yeah. Of course, this is the shared potion from the merchants. Could buy a shield amulet. Don't know who would use it. don't think we need an amulet of protection. Necklace of missiles. Basically, it casts fireballs. Tempting, very tempting. I will give you that. Aleph.
Something you require?
Good evening to you. I'm Aleph, our owner and proprietor. I trust the elf song will fit your needs. Whatever they should be, I should be wary of the clientele if I were you. Everyone is quite on edge as of late. Okay. See which of these. Apart from looking a little haggard, everyone seems quite ordinary. What have I to fear here? The elf song is somewhat of a refuge for the less appreciated members of society. You'll find that the city patrols give us a wide berth, though we are not unprotected. Thievery is kept in check by the willingness of our patrons to answer with a blade, though I suppose this is successful just as often as it is not. We tend to go for a large number of customers, although we keep the smart ones. So yeah. Been noticed.
I serve the flaming fist.
Go away. We'll cleave your limb from limb, you law-abiding
I don't
do-gooders.
like the way this group is turning out. Better leadership might help.
See, so that's worth noting. Can't look in the bookcase. But that's
Certainly.
fine. That is fine.
This way.
So yeah. Interesting. That is the elf song.
Certainly. Certainly.
So what we're going to do now is we're going to rest. And then we're going to head back to the Friendly Arm Inn.
Why's been getting prickly on my eyes?
Well, we will pick up what we can take and set up a base here in the elf song before we go and see people. Okay? So a drink. Don't need. Let's have. Let's rent a room. So elf song.
It is done.
So that is our first job. Our first point of call in Baldur's Gate dealt with. And I'm surprised, no bloodshed. I am very surprised there's no bloodshed, to be honest. Okay. And yes, although I didn't check first, we do have the exterior. Well, apparently you've decided we can't go there. I think it's just mapping. Let's have a look. Oh, there's nothing outside the walls to find, okay? Probably because it sounds stupid. It is literally a duplicate of that bit of a map. Now, if we look at the map, I mean, it's not supposed to be a double gate, but it looks like it is a double gate in there. Anyway. So.
Certainly.
In fact, before we do that, I believe you've got some good rules to cast. You know how we like our good brews. The interesting thing is you can because
it is done.
You can stash them. So we're going to return to the friendly arm. In the next episode, we will do a bit of well, I'll probably do a bit of organising at the end of this episode, and we'll prepare what we are taking with us. Because hopefully, when we get to you look in the Sorcerer's Sundries, we might be able to pick up some 4th level spells. That's the plan, right? And of course, if we come across anything that needs, well, killing, we kill it. You know?
Indeed.
It's not bad for a first episode. I mean, my knowledge of the city itself is, well, let's just say this is normally where I would get absolutely confused and start getting... Because there's time quests and there's other bits and it literally goes everywhere. And it's easy to get disorientated. Didn't even notice you were there. Must be an anchor sitting there waiting for them to come here, and yeah, there we go. Anchor, it's Khalid. Where is she then? Thank you. Still, sounds stupid, it's nice to have a bit of fighting. For a change.
Certainly.
And it is a change, I'll tell you that. So busy nattering away, explaining what was going on, I forgot I didn't even realise the game had paused. Oh well. Okay. Who have you seen? You've seen a bandit.
So I kicked him.
There we go. That is unusual. Well, while I'm here, but still, that is unusual. Completely forgot to identify that. Never mind. I know it's a cursed scroll. I think. Cursed scroll of stupidity, yes. So please don't use it. So yeah, what I'm going to do is I will save and then organise. Because we're done here. And it's now, where is it? Day 162. Well, day 165. We want to go for our ank egg.
Certainly.
This group shows promise exceptional.
And of course, when we do go to Verigos for our ank egg, we can take all the for our ank egg armor. We will take. Damn. Sorry about that. Not quite sure what happened there. Not quite sure what happened there at all. But that was my desktop. And that was my late missus.
Gorion would be proud of your actions.
I mean, that picture is special. Well, it's special to me in both a good and a bad way. Because that was actually taken a few days before she died. And when we were in bed, she had sleep apnea, so she had a. So that was a CPAP mask. Anyway. In a stupid thingy, I took a photo of her with
You must gather your party before
that's my teddy
venturing
bear,
forth.
Fred the Ted. I've had it pretty much all my life. I think it was given to me by my godmother by the time when I was 6 months old. And I've had it, and I'm now coming up to 40 in April.
This group shows promise exceptional.
Anyway, so she used to steal it because she says it was better to hug. She said it was better hugging Freddles because he didn't complain as much. And because she could drag him about, you see. I mean, obviously, having grown up with me, he knew how to handle himself, as it were. Been through more sewing up than I care to mention. Anyway, so I turned round and said, I turned around and took that picture, basically because I turned around and said, well, this is my life now. Because we were happy, we were settled, and yeah, I was happy. Little did I know that 2 days later, and it was literally just 2 days later, she would be dead. But what can you do? You know? So yeah. Kinda sad in that way. Kinda sad. But what can you, like I said, what can you do? I have to carry, so I'm just carrying on. And that's what I'm doing. Okay. First off, sort out our scrolls, because scrolls come in handy. I already did a bit of this. Okay.
I'm gone.
And I'll do this at the end of this episode, because that way, if you don't want to watch it, you can skip it. And it's not a problem.
Please, seat yourselves whatever you wish.
Okay. Is there any of these that need to go down here? No. 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 Okay.
Yes?
Any other
As you
scrolls in
direct.
here?
Please, seat yourselves whatever you wish.
And as you can tell, I don't necessarily take the time to sort out where my scrolls go. Simply because it is fairly time consuming. I mean, most of these have been done anyway. And the other thing as well is you can only have 5 scrolls in a stack. So yeah, we've got lots of scrolls.
Can I help you? I can, but try.
Seat yourselves whatever you wish. Please, seat yourselves whatever you wish.
Okay. 5 of those. So yeah, that's what we've got so far. Okay, Khalid. Pick up some more scrolls if we can. Okay. Can't remember where we were. I think it was the inventory scroll, so identify. Any more in here? There are quite a few scrolls. It's interesting to see just how many scrolls we've got. I'm going to do it from this end actually. And having seen how many scrolls we've got, you can see kind of just how useful the scroll pouch would become. Simply because of how many scrolls you can pick up. Okay, you should be... Yeah, that's you done. Okay, now we've got you. So this is going to be basically
Butt kicking for goodness!
for now. So I'm going to do this. You can skip this one if you really want to. Not a big deal. Basically just a case of trying to get all my scrolls together. Because they also can be used as a form of currency, as it were. Okay. Minus. Probably do this off screen, but you never know, you might find it interesting. Just to have some idea of what we've got.
It is done.
All those batteries. And we're done. That's all the scrolls. Okay. Now, we put more back. Thank you.
Squeaky
Oh no, it's a
wheel
bit of
gets
juggling.
the kick.
Basically reorganising.
I can but try.
As good as done.
Okay.
You're a queer fellow. I'm gone.
Sounds stupid, but yeah.
Please, seat yourselves whatever you wish.
As well as I can.
So we can see there all our scrolls that we've got. We've got lots of them. We have got lots of them, I'll give you that. Okay. Okay, let's put the good brews together. I don't know if I've got any more. I don't think I have. Put them there. Simply just getting out of the way.
Gorion would be proud of your
As well
actions.
as I can. For the group.
So there's all our good brews. We've got, by the looks of it, we've got 80 good brews there. And I did that because they're essentially potions. Can't sell the books,
Certainly.
so we'll pop the books in. Don't matter. We want potions. See what potions we've got. Okay, so there's potions. You're next.
Squeaky wheel gets the kick.
I don't like the way this group is turning out. Better leadership might help.
That's all our potions. Okay. So, time to pop these back in.
Please, seat yourselves whatever you wish.
I am here. It is done.
And we're just looking at sorting out what stacks together, basically. Because, unfortunately, it doesn't do it automatically in here. Which is disappointing, but it's one of the things they did improve. So what we've got for you, you. Arrows is the next thing.
I'm gone.
I believe.
Yes?
Okay. So.
No less than done.
Nature's servant awaits. Yes, or as good as done.
Yes?
If none are better.
Seat yourselves whatever you wish.
Don't need the bolts. And we're done.
Please, seat yourselves.
So let's have a look. So that's the arrows we got. We got all those arrows. Daggers. Darts. Yep, so we're basically done on our organisation now. Now we'll just dump all these back in and I'll save the episode. Because all we got left is our wands, which are together, and a few other bits. Like sellable bits, stuff like that. Everything else is pretty much in order. So.
Yes?
Please, seat yourselves whatever you wish.
Yes?
You've a task as good as done.
I mean, things tend to sort itself out in the inventory, but not in containers. That's the main problem.
way.
As directed.
Please, seat
When you
yourselves
think
whatever
about
you
it,
wish.
it is an impressive haul at the moment. So, that's us done.
Please, seat.
As you can see, I've got rid of our ammo. I'm going to keep those darts because you used them. But I haven't really... I've got loads of daggers, so I put you... Yeah, it's stunning, you're fine. Got to have some axes.
Butt kicking for goodness!
And just really should put those arrows in there. So yeah. So altogether, we are all done. So I'm going to call it there. This is episode 100. If you like what you're seeing here, be sure to like, subscribe, share and comment. And until next time, goodbye.